So here we go. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the Chrome Web Store. And here's the address up here. You could just Google Chrome Web Store and it should pop up. And we're going to be looking in the extensions part. And in the extensions, type in the word Equatio. So it's like the word equation, just without the N. And when you click enter, you should most likely see Equatio as the first option. And you'll go ahead and click on that. And your button will say something like add to Chrome, but I have already added it, so mine says remove. So you're going to want to do that. If it asks you for permissions and things, I would go ahead and do that. I've done that for myself. That way this extension can be used on my Chrome browser. Once you do that, you'll see this little icon up here, this little Equatio icon. It's sort of like a blue diamond almost. And that's going to be the extension we're going to click on when we need to use it. So now I want to show you what I'd like you to do if you're going to use this tool. So when you're on a worksheet like this, instead of working directly on the worksheet, we're going to create a Google document. So go ahead and open a new Google document. And make sure you title it appropriately. So like this is the powers properties assignment. So I'm going to write power properties. And then I'm just going to write my last name in parentheses. So go ahead and write your last name in parentheses. And we want to make sure we title our document as well. I'm going to write my name over here, today's date, and then I'm going to start to show my work. So for instance, I'll put problem number 1. So if I go back to problem number 1 and look at it, I can see that I've got my expression there. And in order for me to show my work, I'm going to now go into my Google document. And next to number 1, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this blue diamond up here. And this blue diamond will show this bar at the bottom. And this is the Equatio tool. And this is the really nice part about this, is if you look down here, there's many different options, but the option that I want to show you is this handwriting recognition, the pencil with the A. And if you click on that, it's going to open up this little bar at the bottom, make it larger, and it'll say handwriting on one side and then math on the other. So if we look at that problem, the original problem, if I want to actually type that in to show my work, what I can do is just click and drag, just like I'm drawing on my computer. So the original problem was 4x squared y to the third all squared divided by, now you see how this is changing over here on the right. It's converting what I'm writing into mathematical notation, which is pretty awesome. So on the bottom it was 2xy all to the third power. So what I'm going to do then, because that's the first part, I'm going to go ahead and click Insert Math. Now you'll see that it appears in my Google document. Okay. Now I know that is going to then be my first step, so then next to it I'm just going to write or type equals, and then I'm going to go ahead and do this again. I'm going to delete what I have here, and I'm going to apply the properties. So using our rules, it would be 4 squared x to the 4th y to the 6th now up top. So I'm going to write that 4 squared actually I don't need my parentheses there anymore, so 4 squared x to the 4th y to the 6th all over 2 to the third, x to the third, y to the third. So you can see it actually draws everything out, which is absolutely, in my mind, pretty mind-blowing, that you can just write it in using your own handwriting, and it'll convert it. Now you could actually keep on going if you didn't want to do this all separately. You could just write an equal sign and keep going. Like this turns into 16 up top here. The bottom, the 2 to the third turns into 8. And then like the x's, because it's x to the fourth and x to the third, it's just going to be x to the first in the numerator. And then we have y to the sixth over y to the third, so it'll be y to the third in the numerator. And then to simplify it further, 16 over 8 is 2, so it'd be 2x y to the third. And that's our official answer. So I'd click Insert Math, and there it is. So then I would go ahead and do number 2 that same way. Now just a word, if you're going to use this, okay, make sure that you're sharing it with me properly. So for instance, once you're done and you want to share the link with me, you'll go to Share, and then you can either share this with me by typing in my BVA email, which is adammatelsky@students.bvapa.org, or what probably would just be easier would be to change the general access to anyone with the link can view, and then click Copy Link. And then when you go to submit your assignment in Buzz, then you'll just copy and paste that link in there. And that would probably be the easiest way for you to do that. So I'm hoping you found this helpful. Again, it's a terrific tool to help you translate handwriting into math, and it will do all sorts of, even simple things, like 2 plus 5. You can write as sloppy as you want, and it'll probably pick it up. Okay, and if you make a mistake, you just click the back arrow. All right, good luck as you're working on this. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to send me an email or visit me in the virtual office. Take care.